Breathe better and sleep deeper with the Levoit Classic 160 Top Fill Humidifier. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to get your Levoit Top Fill Humidifier on Amazon today and enjoy a healthier, more comfortable home.
Welcome to NBA Star Scoop. I'm your host. Today, we're diving into the world of player props, and what a day it's shaping up to be. A 3-1 finish on Thursday's slate has got us feeling good about Friday's matchups, and we've isolated 3 scoring props that could take our week off on a high note. First up, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking on the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. Now, a 40-point performance in a blowout win over the Cavaliers was just one of those nights where SGA can make big numbers feel low. But let's look at the stats. He remains the league leader in scoring with an average of 31.6 points per game. He's topped this prop 9 times in his last 15 appearances, and has gone over against the Mavs twice already, this season putting up 36 and 39 points in those outings. What's really interesting here is that Dallas's defense has been struggling lately. They ranked 20th overall in their last 10 games, and center Derek Lively II won't be protecting the paint on Friday due to an ankle injury. So with SGA looking relatively rested after a back-to-back slate, I think this over of 32.5 is looking more and more likely. Moving on to our next prop, we've got Jalen Murphy III going head-to-head against the Utah Jazz. Now, Murphy has been on fire lately, averaging 28.7 points over his last 3 games since returning from an ankle injury. He's leading the Pelicans in scoring, shot attempts, and free throw attempts, and his usage year over year has jumped significantly. The Jazz are a tough matchup for anyone, but they're particularly vulnerable to scorers like Murphy. They ranked 29th across the association in points allowed per 100 possessions, and have struggled to stop pretty much everyone and anyone lately. So with Murphy's hot streak continuing, I think reaching an over of 21.5 is going to be a breeze. Last but not least, we've got Mark Williams taking on the Chicago Bulls. A recent trade has freed up more offensive responsibility for big man Williams, who just established a career high in scoring with 31 points against the Jazz. The Bulls host Charlotte on Friday, and with them allowing the 5th most points to opposing centers and 2nd most over their last 7 games. I think this matchup is going to be a fruitful one for Williams. The spread is set at 5 points, so odds makers project this matchup to remain fairly close from start to finish. And if that's the case, Williams should see a solid chunk of playing time coming off a career-best 36 minutes just 48 hours ago. With an overhitting in 4 of his last 6 games, even with Richards on the court, I think Williams is in store for another stellar box score. Finally, if you're looking to place a parlay boost with Caesars Sportsbook, there's a special deal in place involving some of the biggest names in the league. It would require Jayson Tatum, Jalen Brunson, Nikola Jokic, LaMelo Ball, and LeBron James to each score at least 25 points in their respective matchups. Now, it's a long shot, but with these guys being some of the most prolific scorers in the game today, I think there's enough incentive here to hit up Caesars and place a wager. That's all for this week on NBA Star Scoop. Make sure to subscribe for more player prop analysis and betting advice.